Okay. Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net, to find out more about me. There you can see our products, you could place an order, you could sign up to have a workshop or to join my team. Any questions, anything I can help you with, please reach out to me and I will do my best to help you. All right, now this week I've been showing you our paper pumpkin for this month. And I thought I had them all right here. I just have to, of course, now I've got my alternates here and I'm trying to, it's been one of those mornings again. Those days, these two, where's the other one? I just, everything is taking longer than I expect it to or think it should, and then, then things just don't go smoothly. You have those days? It feels like lately it happens a lot. Nope, that's not it. Here it is, hiding on me. So this month it's called, what is it called? This month it's called Key to My Heart, which that's what I thought it was, but I go, if I don't look at it, I'm going to say it incorrectly, and, anyway, so Key to My Heart, and I better set that there, and these are these three are the way that Stampin' Up recommend, forgot, I go in so you can see my thing a little, my information a little better, and then forget to go out sometimes. But anyway, so here's the three that the way they suggested, okay? Then, and so I showed you that on Tuesday, so you can go and take a look at that. And then on Wednesday on my YouTube, except this week it ended up being on Thursday, I showed some alternate projects. And there were some fun folds involved because this just lends itself to this type of a fun fold very easily. Okay, and then I decided to extend that fun fold. Okay, and then see if I can get that to at least a part way down. I guess it's not going to. Okay, and then I showed you the little add-on, the heart boxes, and this is how they come, and they have this and this that are stickers, but you can stamp what you want on. So this was one this is basically going together here, and but then that's how I decorated it. Okay, and this and these and this is from a set in our mini catalog, and of course, again, my mind's like, and it comes with, it does have a stamp set, which I had right here, and of course, it's, once again, I'm a little bit, anyway, oh, here it is, that's right next to me, Country Bouquet, and it has, the bundle has that and this. Okay, so, and what I did was I showed how it takes a little bit of work, but carefully removing those. Okay, and I didn't do anything on the inside, but I just put those on a card base, and that's paper DSP from the Country Bouquet set. And then this was once you take this off, you still have the little box. And so I just decorated that box. And this one, it could be Valentine's Day, but I was saying too, the colors in this, you also could use for Easter. Some these papers and some other papers that we have available, some in the back of the mini catalog and some in here. And in fact, I'm using some of these dandy designs that you can get free from Celebration if you have a party. Oh, sorry. Or a workshop. All right, so that is on my YouTube page. My YouTube is under my name, Sonia Ranger. So last week was oh wait, one more thing to show you here. I wanted to kind of hit this on a card, and I decided I wanted more gold, so I had to figure out that. It's not the best fussy cutting job, and then the other one, I took that off the back and I put it on the inside. So then it becomes more of like it's a gift and a card together. And I just wanted to show you that if you didn't want, I mean, obviously you can just hand it to somebody. You could have that, and you could have two like this, because it still can have, the little gift. And you could even do that and just put some goodies in there and decorate the front. Okay. So there's just a lot of different little things you can do. Okay. So my fun fold today, where's my paper? Don't tell me, because I had here it is. I wrote it and the paper got all wrinkled up here. A funky fold pocket card, and I found the directions for this from Oksana with funstamper.com. Okay, so where's I had one more I made to show you. Where is, oh, it's right here. So I decided that I was originally going to do an owl and a carrot one, and then time kind of got away from me and I got a little ahead of myself. So anyway, I didn't get that one done for the carrots, which I did last week, but here's the owl. But just to show you, this pulls out. Now, she didn't put anything on here when she did it, but I decided I liked the idea of having something there, and something when you open up. So what I did was I did all three of the owls. I put the flying one here, and actually I should have had it stamped up just a little bit higher, because it really should be down like that. It doesn't matter as long as it doesn't extend over there. And I pushed it more to this side so you can see the owl's face better. But there's the flying owl. This was the one that had the hat. I just stamped him and I cut him out without the hat. Okay. And then this guy here. And you can put obviously whatever you want there. I thought this could be like cute for hoot hoot. You're so cute. It's your day. That might be a good birthday card. Obviously, if it could even be, you can make it into a graduation card. On one of the owls, you could even put a little graduation cap on maybe. Or as I said, it could be birthday, could be, if it's something about job, anything really. Okay. So just add your other sentiment to the inside. So then I thought, okay, how can I do that with the Valentine one? So what I did was, this paper is from the mini catalog. It's way in the back of the mini catalog, which I left my book in the other room. And it's a really big packet of paper, and I really like it. It's got a lot of springy colors in it. Okay. And anyway, so it had this, like the colors in here were two of the colors in here were the Petal pink, which that's what that is there, and Calypso Coral, which that's that part of the plaid actually is Calypso Coral, the plaid lines. And so I thought, well, look, I decided I used the heart punch pack, which we still have available, and I punched the plain heart out of the Petal pink, and I did the scalloped heart out of the Calypso Coral. So to my Valentine, I stamped this little thing that they gave us on and put the keyhole in the middle, and on the inside put love right there. Love is the key. And then one of the lockets that they gave us, I put there, and then this is what came with this key. We do have other keys, like the one that came with, this is the ones that come with the kit, and this was the one that came with the heart boxes. And I didn't look today, but the other day they still had heart boxes available. You just have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get it. That's the only catch there. Okay, so I thought, so there, to my Valentine, love is the key. And I didn't stamp on the inside, but I thought you could even say, you hold the key to my heart. That's one of the ones that they say. You could put, you even could maybe put, I don't know if you can see it, like this one, it's got a heart-shaped, here, wait, let me do it this way. It's got a heart-shaped locket. So you can even put that on the inside. Okay, and you could see, maybe I'll do that. So just, usually you stamp before you, but like that. And if you wanted, you still could put the key. Oh, I thought I had the lighter one, but that's all right. Use this color, or you could use, I was thinking it was this one. Not, okay, and that is a little lighter. So I'm not sure how well it shows up here, but like that. Okay, and then you could, oh, my finger. To my Valentine, love is the key. And then you could put, I will do it. Where is it? It's right here, right here. You hold the key to my heart. Oh, and there's the darker one, but that's right. I kind of like that little bit of contrast there with the key being a different color. But anyway, hi Meg, thanks for watching. You can tell Meg's watching because she gave me a note, a little note saying hello. Just so you know, if you're watching but you don't type a little comment, not that you have to, but then I can't tell that you're on. Okay, but okay, so this is what I'm going to do another card like this. It's going to have some different colors and stuff, but to show you exactly how to put that together. All right, so you're going to need your cardstock, whatever color you want for the base. You're going to start with that, and that's going to be this one. You make it, these are 10 folds or whatever you want to call it. Fold is at the top. Okay, so you're going to cut your cardstock in half. You're going to put the 8.5 inch at the side, at the top, with the 11 inch down, and you're going to cut it 4 1/4, and then you score it at 5 1/2. Okay. So, and then once you're scored, did I not score this? There. Felt like it wanted to go crooked, and I don't know why that felt that way when I first put it down. So there's your card base. Then you're also going to want 2 other pieces of this color. And that would be 1 other piece. 2 7/8 by 4 5/8. Now 8s are a little bit more difficult sometimes, but if you remember, a 4th is 2 8s. Okay, so if you can get that in, sometimes that's the hardest thing to just get that in your head. So let me just show you. So 2 7/8. So right here, that's 2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and 2 1/2 is 4 8s. Okay, 1/2 is 4 8s. So you're just going to go over to this line here, this one. Okay. Oh, did I not cut that right? Am I looking in the wrong thing too? Oh wait, that one I didn't. Yes, I'm telling you the wrong thing. That's why, because I went to 5 8s. So 1/4 or 2 8s, 1/2 or 4 8s, 3/4 or 6 8s, and so 7 8s is going to be this. Okay, now this has 16ths, so it's not the first mark before the 3, but the second one. It's a little longer. See, that's the 7 8s. Then this way, it's 4 5/8. So again, there's 4, There's 1/8, 2/8 or a quarter, 3/8, 4/8 or a half, 5/8 right there. Okay. So, all right. So you cut. So you're going to have your card base 4 1/4 by 11 scored 5 1/2, 2 7/8 by 4 5/8. Then you want a coordinating color, and I chose Gorgeous Grape. The other day I think I said Highland Heather, and really it's Gorgeous Grape that works well. It's a little darker. It's like darker. Okay. Although Highland Heather may also work. Let me just grab it here. Yeah, this looks a little pinker with that. It still looks a little pink, but you could also use that color. Okay. So just you want something that's contrast with it. And I wanted the darker, so that's why I did that. Okay. So this coordinating color, you want it to be 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and that's the only one you have in the other color. Okay, so you have 2 in your card base color and 1 coordinating. Then for you want for your basic white, you're going to have one is 3 7/8. So again, that's just before, it's right here, just before the 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 1/8. So here's the 5, and then right there's the 8. Make sure I did it right. Okay, you're going to want one that size. You're going to want one that's 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. Okay. Oh, I was wrong. There's one other. No, this is it. And then you're going to have one other piece, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then you're going to have a piece of DSP. I'll put this so you can see it a little better in a moment. The DSP, and this was from that paper, but then I realized there's something else I could use. And this is going to be 3 7/8. So again, right before the 4 by 3 7/8. The other thought I had after I cut that was, because see, these are really the same color, is I could do this. And I've shown this before, but if you haven't seen me before with this or how to do this, this is how you would cut down an envelope if you want to use the inside. So you put the edge, I put this edge right along the far side of that brown and butt this end right up there. And that takes just a sliver off, just enough to open that. Okay, then I turn it this way to the other side, and again have the edge right there and open it up. Okay, so if I wanted to use this, I'm going to actually take the white off. And I like, because this has a little bump, I like to put that just to the side of the cut mark so that the edge of it goes off there, but I don't have that extra ridge there. Okay, so this could be maybe, can I get it there? Yeah, 3 7/8 this way, and 3 7/8. And then one thing to show you too, this is variegated or ombre, so darker to lighter. I think I'm going to cut some of the light off. So 3 7/8. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. But you can choose. You can do it either way. So there's that. Now you're going to cut this point to point. You're going to cut it in half diagonally. So you put this point and this point in this line right in here. Okay. So then you have 2 of these. All right. So let me put this here. And I'm going to just go in a little bit. Just want to make sure, see how it looks on the camera. Bring it down a little. Is that good? Let me just make sure. Okay, I think that's going to be good. So if you would like, you can pause this and do a screenshot. Then It's an easy way I will write it down below in my comments. And when I do share this on YouTube, it'll be in the directions there, like like the little description there. But if you want, this is the, you can just take a picture of this, and sometimes that's helpful. All right, so, okay, so I think I gave you enough time for that, so now I can put this together. All right, so here you start with your card base, okay? And then you're going to take the coordinating piece. It's going to go right, and I got a little, it's a little, got a little whatever there. Let's see, put it so that you don't see it as well that side. Where's my, and just to make it go a little quicker, I'm just going to do, but you can use your glue, you can use whatever your tape runner is. Stampin' Up! Does have tape runners called Stamp and Seal. I'll have it. Okay, so then that goes there. Now, then, make sure I get the bigger white, see there's two different sizes of white. The bigger one goes on the inside. And then this one, just, so see you just have a small, okay? So, oh, and you might want to, if you want to just stamp something on here, you may want to stamp it before you put it down in. You just need to know, you would just need to set it in and know where you're putting these. Now, because this goes, this is might be a little funky because they go, they don't, let me just see, because one ends up getting turned to the side. So if you don't like that, you might want to cut 2 envelopes, and then you just have to pay attention, and on the other one you would do the diagonal this way so that they're going the same direction. I don't necessarily care, but some people do. So whatever you prefer. Okay, so this is going to go right along the edge there. If you want it, actually I can do it with this one too, just so, because for some people that might be a little, so this other one that I cut ahead of time, and then I realized I could do the, so just so you could see, if that throws you a little bit, and this, it'd be like hearts and flowers. Okay, so maybe I will do that just because I know sometimes it can be a little bit distracting. I'm using my silicone mat here. Now, in some ways it might be better to do the glue along this edge because you just want it really right along the edge. So if I have this underneath, that gives me enough on there, and do right along the edge. So some of it is on the, just make sure I got it on the edge there. Yeah, I think I do. I may have to, there, it's a little better. So there's one. And you put the glue on the straight sides, not the diagonal side. I know the diagonal is straight too, but the perpendicular sides. And then, I did want to show you, you can decide which way do you want this to go. On this one, I put the one on the right down first and then the left. And I could have, if I wanted, he may even come off here, put him more like this, and so he's almost inside, like he's poking out of this pocket. This one, I did it the other direction, because I wanted you to see it could go either way, and then I stuck the locket there. So it doesn't matter, it's your choice. Okay. So, I think I want to have this one, I'm going to go this way. And then I just take a little bit of extra time to be a little fussy just because I want things kind of lined up there. All right. Now, this little piece of white and the smaller piece of this, they go together like this. And then these slide in here. Okay. And they're not glued yet, so they don't want to stay together. Come on. Now, I did not do it, but you could, if you wanted, you could put like a piece of ribbon here to make it maybe a little easier to pull out, but it's not, you don't have to. It's only, if you want to, you can. All right, so on this one, now what I tried to figure out was, I did like to at least line this up and put this in here so I could see if I put it all the way in, not that I necessarily have to, but, and if you liked, you could see this is this lighter color. You could also have it be the darker color if you want. You know, that wouldn't necessarily be bad either. Okay. So if you did that, the only difference would be instead of doing the 2 7/8 by 4 5/8 in the main color, you do it in the coordinating color. So you'd have 2 of those color and just the card base, the other color. Okay. But again, see, that's just just make a little change here or there, and it can look like a totally different card. Okay, so seeing that there, and then, what did I want to say this time? Might put that, and I think I'm going to do To My Valentine here. And again, you could do it in either the Gorgeous Grape or the Fresh Freesia. I think I have to think about this a minute. Actually, I have some extra white. What did I do with it? It was right here, if I can grab it. I wanted to show you from here, and it goes with this punch. I'm going to show you because I am going to do something with this maybe even next week. Okay. Now this punches, put this down near the bottom because of how the punch lines up. Oh, you know what? Shoot. I didn't even think about this. I had made that bigger. I always forget. So let me show you this again. Just pull this over here because I don't know how well it showed up. Okay, so here's the card base. Then that, the color there, the coordinating color, then the white. Then I put these over. Okay, and where's the other? Did I drop them? So you could see, you could also do this. And here it is. And as I said, they're a little funky, and maybe even, actually, say it goes that way. If you put this one here, it might not be as off-putting. If you know, because some people would want them all to be like this way. You know, so then you have to cut a second one and just, as I said, do it the other way. But I just realized I forgot to move that back out. Okay. All right, so either way you could do it. So I'm doing hearts and flowers, okay? And then this one goes on there. So I'm going to stamp this, and I'm going to, all right, so I'm going to show this. And if you look at the punch, the littler one's on the bottom. So you want to stamp it with the littler one near the bottom. Let me see, my computer just put some little thing up here and I can't see it. Oh, hey, Michelle. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your comment. Glad you liked the cards. Oh, if I can get this up now. And clean this off. And there's enough room on here for me to stamp this, I think. Maybe I'm going to move it over to the side a little. I think I can. I'm going to do the fresh freesia right over here. Actually, I can do it a little crooked because if I need to, I can trim off the bottom. And then this, can you see that on the camera? And sometimes I find if I just squeeze just a little bit, it holds it. And whoop, these other two here are leaves, but I'm not doing any leaves today. Now this one, as I said, I may need to trim a little bit off the, but maybe not. Nope, I think it's going to let me. Oh no, maybe this corner might be getting in the way. Yeah, that's a little better. So then, again, you line it up. I got two things here, and I want to make sure. Try to get like what little bit of white I can see, and just by pinching it a little bit, it helps to line it up. At least for me, it helps line it up a little better. So now I've got, I may end up, maybe I may want some more little hearts, but we'll see here. Where's my, right here. And then on here, I'm going to say on this part, where was it? To my Valentine, right here. To my Valentine, I'm going to do that in the darker, I think. Now, that's what I want to do. I want to make sure I got it in the right spot so you can see it without moving it. Up. Oh no, did I use, look at that, I used the wrong piece of paper. I brought this over to use and all right. Oh, Sonia. Well, so just so you know, not that you really were worried about it before, but I am not perfect. So let me just look at this. This is 4.5 by 2 3/4. So I'm going to do 2 3/4 this way. And some of you may have been sitting there and realized and go, Sonia, you got it wrong. And, I can't hear you. And when I'm getting involved with stuff, it's hard to wait. I just did that wrong, didn't I? No, basic white, 2 3/4. That's what that was. By 4.5. Oh my goodness. Guess I just have to be thankful I have more of the basic white here. All right, so wait. I don't want to stamp it or put that down yet. Okay, right here. Now, I have this right here. To my Valentine. All right, then I can adhere this. And sorry, I know I'm running a little long here because I'm almost finished. Okay, so that can go here like this. And then I'm going to do like that. Okay. That like that. And this one, I think, wait a minute, it maybe tipped a little more than I want it. Although maybe not. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to use a dimensional. You don't necessarily have to, but I'm going to use 1 dimensional. Put this right here. And I'm going to stick this one right there. Do I need a dimensional? Let me see. And then I think I may put this. Let me just see. I might do it like that. And just have another little. Or do I want it more like this? Yeah, I think I like it more. I don't know. I'm just going to do the two big ones right now because I can't decide if I really want the little ones down there or not. So obviously that's another option. And for the inside, I think I'm going to just stamp. Where's my, clean this off to make sure. Stamp the lighter one, the Fresh Freesia, and put it down here. And I do have a little bit of padding on here. You didn't want to be sure to have padding. Sometimes I use my Stampin' Pierce mat. That. I'm just going to do it like that. And that's not the one I wanted. To my Valentine, I decided on here I'm going to say, I love that we are friends. And that's in the lighter. I did that in the Fresh Freesia. So this one's in. There's the Gorgeous Grape. There's the Fresh Freesia. And then later, because I didn't get it out. This doesn't, oh, it does say Happy Valentine's Day. I didn't think it did. That's what I wanted on the inside. Do I have one here? Is it on the inside? Did I not take it out? I didn't take it out. Here it is. What was this one? Just wanted to say was the other one. Okay. I was thinking I didn't have Happy Valentine's Day. And then I'm going to do this in, oh, nope, that's not what. I want to do it on the darker one on the inside. So this one I had like more like a friend. Okay. And if you want, you could have another little heart at the top. But I think I'm just going to do that. Let me just see. To my Valentine. I love that we are friends. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, and then that can just go on the inside. All right, so there you go. So fairly simple, fairly easy, I think. Hopefully you think that too. Let me just take a quick look here. Oh, Meg, why am I not surprised? I love the purple hues. Okay. Meg's favorite color is purple, so of course she likes that. Then, well, I do have some, like somewhere here also. So somewhere I do have some Gorgeous Grape, but there's a couple ways you could do this. You could make a little, if you wanted this, you could make a little hole in there and pull it through that way. You could staple it to it, you know, so if you wanted, and then if you want to, or if you just want it like that, you could even, I wish I knew what I did with that purple. It probably fell on the floor because I had some Gorgeous Grape that it's retired, but I did have some. So if I find it, I will, because I would really like, just make sure it's not here on my desk hiding. I don't think it is. All right. But I would like both the colors and maybe make a ribbon and put it in a bow, and put it there. I'll think about it. If I find it, I'll put it on the still picture so you can see it when I add it later. I always add the still pictures later. Okay, so you can take another look at them. All right, get all this out of the way so I can show one more time. And what's kind of neat about, even though you know, that's Valentine paper. The colors can also go for Easter. So some of that paper you could maybe mix and match with each other. You have to look at it closer to see, because I think there's hearts, but they also have a lot of flowers on it. And I may actually take a look at that next week, I think, just so that to show you some, because Valentine's Day is quickly approaching. Got a little more time before is Easter, but I can do some of each when I work with that. Okay, so there's that. I hope you like that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And until we meet again, my friends, happy crafting. Bye-bye.